5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea, But we noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle. We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof, we can see him from right here. We see him. He's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him up the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2 or 3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%. 100%.
And he was up there for a couple of minutes?
He was up there.
You saw him up there for a couple of minutes?
Absolutely. At least 3 to 4 minutes.
And you were telling the police and the Secret Service?
We were telling the police. We were pointing at him for the Secret Service, who were looking at us from the top of the barn. They were looking at us the whole time when we were standing by that tree.
Could they see
binoculars?
Could they see him?
Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here? This is not a big place.
Did you see, obviously everyone, when the shooting started, everyone was very panicked. Did you see what happened to him at all?
Oh yeah, they blew his head off.
Okay, sorry.
Secret Service blew his head off.
Okay, just be careful because we don't quite know who's watching, but you're pretty sure they shot the guy?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Yep.
You saw that happen?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And did you see them go up to him afterwards, or?
They crawled up on the roof. They had their guns pointed at him, make sure he was dead. He was dead, and that was it.
Welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit the like button, share, and subscribe. As you all may already know by now, Donald Trump, the presidential candidate for the next election, has been shot at a rally in Pennsylvania. They're saying that he was shot in his ear. Now, reports are saying in a social media post, Donald Trump said he was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of his right ear. He wrote on his Truth Social platform that he knew immediately that something was wrong and that he heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. God bless America, he says. Trump also thanked the Secret Service and other law enforcement for their rapid response, and he extended condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was taken out, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. Nothing is known at this time about the shooter, who now is deceased, he said. Trump's campaign says he is fine after being whisked off the stage at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, after what law enforcement officials are treating as an apparent assassination attempt. But also, there were witnesses on the scene, TMZ is reporting, that saw the gunman actually climb the roof and try to warn authorities. A man who claims to have seen the alleged gunman open fire on the Trump rally has quite a story, including the lead-up, not to mention apparently being ignored after trying to notify law enforcement. The guy, who called himself Greg, got interviewed by the BBC Saturday in Butler, Pennsylvania, right after everything went south, just outside the rally itself, where he says he and his friends were partying, only to head up a hill outside the facility to watch Trump's remarks from afar. That's when Greg says he and his pals saw a man shimmy up a nearby building, which was also outside the main grounds of the rally, with what he says was a rifle in his hand. Of course, the alarm bells went off, and Greg says he and his group started to scream and yell for help, with Greg claiming he even flagged what he was seeing to nearby police officers, and he even claims he got the attention of the Secret Service, who was monitoring from across the way. Greg says he saw agents watching him and the gunman with binoculars. Unfortunately, Greg says his warnings went unheeded, at least at first, and before he knew it, 5 shots rang out from the roof, only for law enforcement to swoop in and blow the shooter's head off. Greg's words, by the way. He's dismayed they took so long to respond. It's an incredible recounting, and if it's believed to be true as described, it's concerning. There's a video going around that purports to capture the body of the alleged gunman on the roof after he was neutralized. We have not confirmed this as authentic, but it does appear to show a body lying limp with folks on the ground looking on and commenting. As has been reported, Trump appears to have been nicked in the ear as shots rang out. He's since been taken to a hospital and is in stable condition. In the immediate aftermath of the shooting, he was bleeding from his ear. Trump also pumped his fist in defiance as he was escorted away by Secret Service. Reports say that at least one other rally attendee was tragically killed during the whole ordeal. Rest in peace to that person. The shooter's identity has yet to be released, and ditto for a motive. An investigation is underway, and word is this is being looked into as a straight-up assassination attempt. Now, this witness is saying that they were trying to warn police officials or law enforcement that was at the rally about seeing this man climbing the roof, and they also said they saw him climbing the roof with a rifle. Now, I don't know, y'all, because I don't trust these officials that's around government and politicians. I don't trust most of these politicians either. They set up JFK when he was with the war to try to make him look stupid. Like, anything is possible. So we can't figure out, from watching the news or anything like that, what's going on. We just have to use discernment and common sense. It's like the United States is a third world country now. Like, it's not like everything is in control anymore like it used to be. It's like anything goes now. Because that's crazy that this happened at a rally with all of this media coverage and all of these law officials on site. They seem not to care. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace and love.
Tree time.